St. Louis just went ahead of New Orleans 14-0. Let's take a look now at some of the action from the Dallas-Philadelphia game. The Eagles struck first on this pass. Jaworski to Charles Smith, 7-0 after the extra point. Nice play. Cowboys came back. Dorsett off the bench. This is why he's such a good runner. You see him pick his daylight. Then he scored the touchdown, but the extra point was blocked, 7-6. I'll tell you, Harvey Martin deserves to be an All-Pro this year. He is having some kind of year. White jarred the ball, and there was Harvey Martin loose to pick it up. And Irv, I'll tell you, I think Harvey Martin may be the best defensive end in pro football right now.
A lot of offensive linemen believe that too, Brent. You may be right. But at halftime right now at Tampa Bay, the Green Bay Packers lead the Buccaneers by a score of 6-0 on 2 first-half field goals. And here's one of the most exciting runs of the first half. Eric Torgerson setting up a field goal effort here by Chester Marcol, a 40-yarder, 3-0 here. But at halftime, Green Bay leads by a score of 6-0.
Giants and Washington. Unfortunately, we have had a star injured in that game. Charlie Taylor of the Washington Redskins, who has caught more passes than any player in the history of the National Football League. 15-yarder from Kilmer, and what a hit he took. Charlie Taylor, I am told, suffered a pulled hamstring. Mosley, 35-yard field goal, 6-0 Redskins. Now here's Pisarcik coming up, handing off to Spencer, who fumbles, and Dennis Johnson recovers for Washington back on their own 3-yard line. What a big play that is. Let's check in on the St. Louis-New Orleans game right now. Jim Hart and Mel Gray. As New York Giant fans know, that can be a lethal combination as it started out today. Here is Hart, 38 yards, Gray, and now, of course, that is 14-0 after the extra point. Phyllis, you've got a special highlight for us.
I certainly do. You know, both you, Brent and Irv, my highlight is a game I've been waiting for quite some time now. And tomorrow night, fellas, it'll be right here on CBS, our own Monday night football game that we'll all enjoy. The homecoming game for Charlie Brown and the whole Peanuts gang. There they are, cheering him on to victory. It's your first kiss, Charlie Brown. Now, Charlie plays the place kicker in this particular game, and of course Snoopy, the referee. Isn't he adorable? And guess who that ball holder is? Lucy, of all people. Let's see how well he does. Uh-oh, a little trouble, and he lands right in the middle of this mob. But Snoopy saying, okay, Charlie, come back and do it again. Charlie, of course, has a date with the homecoming queen, so he's got to look good. Oh, and it happens to him again. Irv, you think that ever happened to Pat Summerall in his pro days? Where is he? Charlie's going to come out right there. He is. Bless his heart. You can't keep a good man down, especially Charlie Brown. That's tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, right here on CBS.
What's the point spread in that game? The NFL today will continue on CBS in just a moment.
Good grief. Did you really say that?